So, I'm really excited about this product review. We have the Popin cookins. I watch a lot of Japanese videos. I plan on actually buying an Akia home in Japan. So, we are getting these to taste test, and I've been seeing a ton of these, and I really wanted to get them to review them. So, this one I had to open up a little bit ahead of time. This one is the Tanashi Ramen. We had to make our little mango cup. This one is the sushi kit. So, on the back of them, it does give you a QR code you can scan, but it gives you instructions on the back of every step and how you're supposed to do it. And I have my taste testers with me today because they're going to be the ones taste testing these. These are 110 calories per box for the ramen and 130, or no, for the sushi, and 130 calories per box for the ramen. And it says too cute and too fun on the front, and these are really too cute. I love these. Look at them. They're so adorable. You are going to end up needing this part, so when you go to rip it from this end. And it even makes it look like you got a little table, which is so adorable. And it says to take your scissors and cut both ends. That way we can flatten our table out better. Alright, everything you need is in the little kit right here. And on the back, it'll tell you sections A, sections B, number 1. And you get all the different little powder packets. And the powder packets are all color-coded, and the instructions that they give you are all color-coded, which helps out a lot. So, first we are going to make some rice, and it says to fill the number 1 oval depression with water and add the powder from the blue packet. And you do get a little spatula with it. And while I'm doing this, I'm actually going to steal my one helper. Josh. This is the seaweed roll. You are supposed to spread out the block of candy to match the shape and size of the little pouch thing here. So I will have you do that while I am doing this. It has to match that. This is our rice. Next we add water to the line on a side and a spiral section. So it says to add an omelet, and that's going to be this section right here. And there is, you can't really see it, there is little lines and grooves here telling you exactly where to fill the stuff to. And it doesn't really require a lot of water. And for this one, we add the yellow powder. messy with my mixing here. And then we add the water up to the line on the wavy side. And we need our red packet. They call it a red packet. This is more of kind of a pink packet. You actually have to be very careful because it is very easy to get it from one side to the other. And then you just have to let that sit for a couple minutes. It says we got to wait 3 minutes until it is fully firm. And then we're going to make the salmon roux. And we're going to add water to A and B on this one. And then we take our green packets. It says to add powder from the green packet to section A. And the orange packet to section B. So there's A and here's B. And now we are supposed to take the dropper, squeeze it in and drop it. Into A, but I do not know if it is working like it is supposed to. Let's stir this a little more. And if you have any kids that like to do any things like this, make stuff and build stuff, these are actually cute little kits. These would be very adorable for kids. They don't have a high calorie count, which is good. They are 37% sugar, which is the downside to this. They do have 15% calcium in them. So it's pretty much 1% sodium, some calcium, and just a whole ton of sugar. But if you want to get kids a gummy set and give them something neat to do in the process, these would be really neat to do. I got these off Amazon. They were $4.50 a piece. So for something to keep kids occupied, I will put the links in the description down below. So next we are supposed to take our rice, make a little ball, and this is how you are supposed to make your salmon roux. Then, oh, it turned out actually good, really good. And you put your little salmons on top. And it makes little salmon balls. And then we make our sushi rolls. And then you cut half of your egg. I'm not the greatest at making little sushi rolls. And then for your salmon rolls, so this is our sushi one. And again, they're really easy to do. It's really cute and it's really fun, and we will be having the little ones do the taste testing at the end of this. Well, they're not little ones, but that's okay. And then this is supposed to be your soy sauce powder that you can sprinkle on top. And this one is our mango cup. So this is the sushi one. Next, we are going to do the next fun one, the ramen one. And this one is going to be a lot more interesting. This is the one that the mango cup went with. That's why it's already open. So for this one, what we're going to do is I'm going to actually cut two of these sections apart. Alright, so the first set of instructions on this is you're supposed to add water to the little mango cup until it fills halfway. And then put your powder in. The second is to make the ramen topping, boiled egg and Naruto. So it says to pour water up to the line in the tray. And it says into the star tray. And the blue packet we want for this. And some of these packets you got to kind of be careful with because there is a lot of powder in them. And with the first one I realized you do got to make sure how well you're stirring them. The rice one I had to go back and re-stir because it did not fully absorb. And again, fair warning, if you get these for your kids, this is mainly sugar. Just like any candy that you would give a child, this is mainly sugar. And again, we're not sponsored. This is just stuff that we find, just our honest opinion. No promotion or anything on this. I would do sponsorships and I would do promotions if I could find some, but I do not have any right now, so we are doing what we got. Okay, the next one is to make the dumplings. So it says we are to divide this dough. All right, first it says we have to tear off 2 pieces. And fill our 2 tiny little molds here. All right, next it says we are to divide the dough in quarters. And again, we are going to end up needing our little bag. You want to roll it and press it onto the circle on the front of the bag. We are actually going to cut this little mold out to make this easier for ourselves. Then you have to press it onto the gyoza mold. And after that, it says to fill each side with powder from the red packet, close the mold, press it together. These almost look like little popping candies. I did not do the greatest job with that one. So we will grab one more of these and try again. And we have a little bit too much. And again, for something just to be fun to do, that's fun with the kids. It definitely does not have to be perfect. This would probably work better if I put it on the right side of the mold so I could squeeze it together. We're definitely not perfectionists at making these, but there is our second one. Then we take the other 2. Press them out on our circle. And again, we are supposed to, for this one, this is making like the little rolls. So we're just supposed to put that on here and roll it. I actually like the little press better. It's so much cuter with the little press. And again, we put a little of our powder on it, or our packet, and just roll it. Now next, what we're going to end up doing is making the ramen. So we're going to end up using this cavity again. So you got to make sure you get all the prior dough out of it. And fill each side of the cavity to the line. You can't really see the line on camera, but there is a little line in there. Alright, and then it says, add powder from the yellow packet to the side with the star. And there is a little star on the bottom of the mold here. And then this is our soup powder. That we will end up doing next in a second. And again, I'm going to split these real quick. Should have done it before I added the waters. And there's lots of other different sites you can go to online, especially here on YouTube, to find nifty little things like this. One of the main places that I actually go to, especially if you have any interest in Japan or you want to see a bunch of the neat stuff that Japan has, even honestly just for a good laugh, is there's a YouTube channel, Abroad in Japan, and especially if you can find the episodes where he has Sea Dog and Neski in it, are really funny. He has episodes where him and Sea Dog actually go through that I watched, where they consume every type of sake that they can find. So if you're interested in stuff like that, I would go through and definitely watch it and check it out. They are hilarious. He also does instruction reel videos listed like in Japan. Different stuff like that. So honestly, if you were thinking about going to Japan, even on a trip or vacation, I would honestly go on there and check out his page, and it would be well worth it for you. All right, so next, after we got this done, we are going to pour our brown packet in. And this is supposed to make the soup broth. Go get your brother. Quietly. And then, after we put the yellow part that we mixed up in the bag, you want to cut a small little slit in the bag. And you squeeze it out to make your ramen noodles. Again, I think this would be nifty and cute to do with kids. And like I said, definitely check out the Abroad in Japan videos. And also, I will see if I can find the other one. There is another couple other YouTubers that I follow and watch their videos in Japan. And one of them is actually where I found this from. And then you take your little things out. Our little eggs. Now, the fun part, we get to have the boys taste test these to see what they are like. So first, and it's good I got two kits because that means I have two different utensils. Try the mango cups.
It's like mango jello.
But a little sweeter.
That's good.
Like mango jello? You like that one?
It's really sweet.
Alright, so next you each get sachets. You each get a yellow and a red, and I will try the one with
We're gonna taste like cherry.
the seaweed one is actually really good. It's kind of almost like a taffy. It's a really good taffy. So you like those?
You don't eat, but everyone tastes like cherry.
And then for this ramen noodle one, it is actually really cute. After you drop it in the water, it turns it into what looks like ramen noodles. Make sure you get some of the broth. Do a sweet ball here.
Cute.
And then here you go. And then, I am just curious.
Ooh, that tastes really good.
Ooh, okay, so that is just straight up like sugary flakes. Just sugary flakes in that one.
Like, so without the broth juice, the noodles are but with it is good.
What do you think?
That's good.
That's good, you like it?
I can't tell what the flavor is though.
The boys are liking it. So kids will definitely like it because just for the record, because I also do or plan on doing some recipes that do have alcohol in them. My children are children, but my children are actually 21 and 22.
We're children with drinking permits.
Yes, they're children with drinking permits. So they are not little children, just so everybody out there knows. Before anybody can get upset because of some of the stuff that I have my children taste test. But yeah, again, the Popin cooking, I would definitely get these for kids. Little kids, if I still had little kids at home. Because these are actually pretty neat. And then here's these to try. It's just something really fun and really nifty and neat for kids to do. It's kind of, you kind of consider it like a little science experiment thing. With the sugars and powders and just the baking of things. And again, I'll leave the description or the link for these below. That way you can go ahead and get them. And they have different ones. These are just the two that I found. But they have a ton of different ones. They have like a donut one, which maybe we'll try. And a couple other ones like that. So I would go ahead, definitely get these, try them out. Let us know what you think. And again, till later, like, subscribe, share, and we'll see you again. So, bye.